Right, I couldn't come up with a video for this week, so we're just going to do a little vlog. Today is leg day. We're going to be doing some deadlifts. The plan is to get back on the road to a 300 kilo deadlift. And at the minute, the last session I did 210 kilograms for about 1 rep with 2 RIR, which is a very bad sign because that means my max is only like 220, 230. Back in the day, peak deadlift, I was doing, I think it was 200 for 10 and 210 for 8, I believe. Both in the same session, by the way. That was a fucking crazy session. A week after that, I hit 240 kilos at 17 years old, and I stopped deadlifting. So I'm kind of disappointed that I stopped deadlifting. Like, I feel like I could have been a very good deadlifter at the minute, but you know, I wanted to focus on bodybuilding. So today we're going to get back on it, do fucking, I don't know how to program deadlifts anymore. I'm going to be doing them like once a week, once 1 week and then twice the next week, because obviously I'm on a high frequency split. So I'll be alternating leg days. Main movement will be a leg press, main movement will be deadlift, main movement will be leg press, main movement will be deadlift, and so on. Yeah. Today is leg day, so we're going to hop in, do sumo deadlifts. I don't know what we're going to do. Probably 1 top set single at about 2 RIR and a back off set, 2 reps, fucking 3 RIR, I reckon. Because, you know, powerlifting, you don't try and fader and all that fucking. The first warm up of 100 kilos is going very well. Got quite a few reps, felt very smooth. I did do a few more warm up sets before this. I actually done 60 kilograms for a few reps and also warmed up with a bar to get more blood flow into my erectors. Next warm up is 140 kilos, and what I'm trying to practice on is pulling the slack. And I actually realised, looking back on this footage now, that I was actually pulling the slack and then letting go of the slack and then pulling it up again whilst I did the lift. So I need to work on this to make sure that I can lift the most amount of weight as possible. 180 kilograms, and it moved pretty well. I'm not complaining. This time I did not pull the slack quite as well, but I didn't like let go of it before locking in. Quick little muscle up break, got 2 muscle ups, come on. I only done my first muscle up yesterday and I could only do 1, and now I've got 2, it's fucking brilliant. Come on. Oh, just listen to this sound. 5 plates, 220 kilos. I failed to pull the slack properly and I started releasing air on the way up, so wasn't as good as it could have been, but off to the back off set. 180 yet again, 2 reps, nice and smooth, just focusing on pulling the slack and making sure my form is as tight as possible. Next we have hamstring curls. I think we've got about 6 reps to failure. I was supposed to go on the adductors straight after deadlifts, however it was taken. After that we hopped on the leg extension, got 6 reps, almost got that 7th rep. Unfortunately we could not get it this time. And I was supposed to do adductors after this, however it was still taken. So we went onto the calf raise machine. Tried out a little angle here to try and shaft the veins, however it did not work that well. But yeah, I got 8 reps, almost got the 9th one. However, I am actually doing partials as well, so I actually got 6 full reps and then 2 partials at the end. I just count them together because it's easier to track it that way. And after the calf raises, I was supposed to go on the adductors, however it was taken yet again. So I done abs, however I did not record this as there was too many people. And after that, the adductor was still taken. So we moved on to chest. We done this slight incline press, 6 reps. I did kind of cheat it a little bit, so I'm gonna have to make sure I don't do that next week. And then we went on to seated cable flies, and these went quite well. I upped the weight to 27.5 kilograms, and I'm quite happy. However, I did feel a bit of a twinge in my bicep towards the end of the set, so it was a little bit scary. And then of course, in Darkstims fashion, we had a filthy pump, so we had to go and check it out. Use code CAM for 10% off, the best pre-workout on the market.
My name is David Lade.
We're at home, and for our post-workout meal I'm going to have half a chocolate orange, which is about 410 calories, and a protein shake with 450 millilitres of milk and 2 scoops of protein powder. Can't remember how many calories it is, but oh well, it's pretty cool. Also at the end of the gym session we done 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, probably burned about 150 to 200 calories. However, is the machine actually correct for my body? Probably not, so I'll probably burn more calories, which is really fucking cool. Well, I must mention, doing cardio is not difficult, like, it's not physically difficult, it's just really fucking boring. How am I supposed to become a shredded sick cunt if I don't do cardio because it's so fucking boring? Like, ugh. Not much has happened since the last time I spoke. I had dinner actually. 500 grams of potato, mashed potato, and 160 grams of chicken. So get fucking jacked, bruh. Just had a scoop of Darkstims pre-workout and about 3 shots of vodka mixed together. So it's going to be an interesting night. But yeah, in that case, it is probably the end of the video. So go buy Darkstims using code CAM for 10% off, and follow me and follow my TikTok and all that shit.